On February 3rd, 2024, officers in Ocala responded after a road rage incident turned into a physical attack at an intersection. A 19-year-old woman was accused of getting out of her vehicle and repeatedly punching a 60-year-old woman who was traveling with her autistic son and later needed medical attention.
Hey, and welcome back. So this one genuinely caught me off guard. Now stick with me because the way it unfolds is something else. And if you enjoy these breakdowns, do me a favor and hit subscribe.
Just stay in the car for a minute.
Yeah, I'd rather anyway.
6 months old. I'm 10, 12 so far.
Feeling rough. It felt fine, but the more I'm waiting, the more I'm starting to not feel so good.
Okay. Did you need a EMS? Check
No,
you
I
out?
used to be one.
Do you need a EMS right now?
No, I gotta get my son home. I'm going to go.
I make contact with the victim. She's south of, on 27th, just south of 42nd Street. She was having concussion
Call
from
your
it.
dad and ask him if he can come get you. I might go to the hospital. I'm gonna see if I can get it.
If you can get me a EMS code, check her out. She's asking for being checked for concussion.
You know how it is with the adrenaline.
Okay, so let me get you EMS. We'll check you out from here, and then you can go to the
I
hospital.
mean, I've got lots of knots on my head.
Okay. All right. So what happened?
Well, we were on our way coming home from Best Buy, and I live out this way, so
Okay.
obviously it's going home this way.
Mhm.
The previous light,
663 Kilo 5, you go to
right,
The one over there.
right.
Okay.
I was on, there's two south. I was on the outside.
Oh, outside lane.
So obviously I've got to get over it.
Mhm.
So as soon as I came through the light, there was a break in traffic.
Yeah.
So I thought, okay, I'll just get over now instead of waiting for a little farther down.
Right.
The girl that assaulted me, she's a young girl, way behind me, like 4 car lengths behind me, not
Yeah.
even close to me.
Right.
So I have my signal on because that's what you do. And I don't get over right away.
Right.
That's not how I drive. I have incentive with my insurance to not drive. So I've started to get over because she's way behind me.
Yeah.
She doesn't want me to get over.
Right.
I'm already, at this point, I'm already half and half.
Right.
So I see her in my mirror out of nowhere, literally nowhere,
Yeah.
at my tail end right here, but I'm already,
Already. Okay.
halfway over.
Yeah.
So I don't stop, that would be stupid. I don't know if I can get back over or not because everybody behind me is going to think I'm moving over. So I can't just jump back in my lane
Right.
because it was too short of a time span.
Yeah.
So she almost hit me.
Okay.
So
48
this light, she passes, gets in front of me, gets in the turn lane. I got in the turn lane because I wanted to get her
Tag.
yeah. No other reason. Like I don't want to run her. I wanted to get her tag.
Yeah.
But I was going straight, so I wouldn't get able to
So she cut you off, right? She cut you off.
behind me.
She was behind you, and then she got in front of you, almost hit you.
After I got over,
After you got over.
she almost caused us to have a wreck. That
Okay.
was all on her.
Okay.
When I was getting over, she was nowhere near me.
Okay.
I had ample time to get over. And not speeding or anything like that.
Yeah.
Neither was she.
Yeah.
Until she didn't want me to get over.
Okay.
Then she sped.
Okay.
And then she went around me, because I obviously finished getting over.
Yeah.
So then she went around me. And by then, she's in front of me.
Yeah.
So then when we get up here to where the turn lane starts, she gets over into the turn lane, and that's where I followed her because I'm next to the turn lane to go through the light.
Okay.
So I get over there to get her tag. I want to get her tag, and
Yeah. Yeah.
the way she's driving.
Did you
whatever.
get out of the car? Did you step out of the car?
She came to me.
She came to you.
I got out of the car, not expecting to get beat up.
Right.
Apparently, at my age, I'm
Yeah.
not going to swing. I could have hit her. I could have hit her back.
Right.
I sat there and took quite a few swings, but I didn't hit her back because I told him to call his father so he can get home.
Oh, okay. Was he with you?
Yes, that's my son.
Okay.
He's autistic.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't do anything like that with him in the car anyway.
Yeah.
Especially with him
Yeah.
in the car.
Yeah. Did he get out and try to?
He got out, but I didn't know he got out to the man in the white truck next to me. told him to get back in the car because he was hollering at the other girl, telling the other girl to stop. Because everybody knew that she beat up on me.
Right,
Like
right.
I didn't go to her. I didn't start swinging. None of that.
Okay.
I wasn't even calling her names. Well, not until I took a few punches.
Yeah.
Then I started mouthing her, but not
Okay.
till then.
Okay.
So the people took a video. They called 911 because I didn't call.
Right.
So they took a video, and I made him get back in the car, and then I tried to get in the car, and she
Yeah.
hit me a couple more times
Yeah.
before I got in.
Where did she hit you? Like in the face?
Oh, and I've got knots. You can feel them all over.
Yeah.
So he don't need to know all that right now. Can you just? All right, tell him the story after you get with him.
2595.
Anyway, tell him because I'm speaking to the officer and I can't
Check
talk
one.
over you.
Okay. So and then she got back in her vehicle and left. After that.
One, she started realizing people were getting out of the car,
Yeah.
but and videoing her, and then my son got out. She still threw in a couple more punches because I told him, I said, don't you dare hit her. She's not worth it. Don't you hit her, because otherwise I'd have been hitting her.
Right.
I'm not going to stand there and take a beating. I mean, I can swing. I might be old, but I can still swing.
Okay.
But she's young, and I'm not going to sit there and swing. Now, if she'd been my age, maybe I might have fought back. I don't know. But to me, she's like a child, so I'm not going to sit here and swing on a child.
Okay. How old do you think she was?
I think she's in her very young 20s, if
20s?
that.
Okay.
If that.
Was she like black or white? Or Hispanic?
She's white, but
Okay.
I'm thinking maybe mixed Hispanic.
Yeah. Okay.
But because my son is.
Yeah. Okay.
But she has dyed hair. It's like bleach blonde's not real.
Okay.
So it's kind of hard to tell.
And
but
she
it
went
was
that
more
way?
her way she was talking.
Okay. So she went that way?
She went that way.
And then you pretty much pulled over
and then
here?
the lady that called 911 was in front of me, the one that did the video.
Yeah.
So she came to my car and told me she was on the phone with 911. The light turned, because the whole time the light was red.
Yeah.
The light turned, and she told me to follow her through the light, because she has 911 on the phone.
Yeah.
So
Was she able to send you that video?
She sent me the video, because I told her, don't stay here. Who knows how long it's going to take. They had kids in the car.
Yeah. Do you mind if I see that video?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I told her, I said, just give me everything you've got, your name and everything, because they wanted me to have her name.
Okay.
She wanted me to have her name.
Is the vehicle registered to you by chance?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, this is my vehicle.
I'll get your information out of the vehicle.
Well, that's her license.
That's her license?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had to zoom in because I wasn't anywhere near her car. She was way in front of me, so she had to come way back to me.
Okay.
I wasn't right behind her when all that happened.
Okay.
I was farther back because I had no intentions of getting out of my car, but also I have my son in the car, so I don't know what to expect, so let me get out. Whatever's going to happen, let it happen away from him,
Can you find that the video if you have one?
I just a little shook up. So they didn't start videoing it until towards the very end.
This is her?
But those were the last punches.
Okay.
I'm not going to hit a child, in my opinion. At 60, to me, that's a child.
Okay.
Honestly, I figure she couldn't have been much over 18.
Do you mind if I forward it to me?
No, I don't mind. Just in case I have a concussion, because she wailed on me friggin' hard. But, adrenaline, I wasn't feeling it. I knew it was hard. I knew I was getting hit hard, but I wasn't feeling it until I started calming down a little bit. And then the more I sat here, the more I started getting a little lightheaded.
Okay.
Started feeling a little woozy. And I started hurting really bad then. That's why I said I didn't want medical at first. I said, I used to be a medic. If I feel bad or whatever happens, I'll just go get looked at. But then I'm starting to feel really bad, so. But as you can hear, she's like, I got it. It was because it was the very end.
Okay.
It had been going on.
EMS is here. They're going to check you out. Okay.
Yeah. I thought she was just going to stop and finally go away because she'd walked away a couple times and I was going to start to walk back to my car. But then she came back at me a couple more times. But that was the very, very end of it.
Tell me, what's not doing on three? Hey, she was assaulted real bad. Okay. Somebody like hit her real bad on in her,
All
you know,
over the side of
the
my
head area and
my
stuff
jaw,
like that.
my neck.
Yeah.
And I was fine, but now I'm not fine, so.
Yeah. Okay. Do you mind if I take a picture? How old are you, ma'am?
I'm 60.
60.
Yeah.
Okay.
6921.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, Miss Colleen. How you doing, ma'am?
Fine. How you doing?
Very good. This is Officer Orono with the Ocala Police Department.
Uh-huh.
I believe you're the witness of the assault just that occurred over here by 42nd and 27th.
Yes, Miss Lake.
Yes, ma'am, Miss Lake.
Uh-huh.
Yes, ma'am. I just pretty much, she saw me the video. It's kind of, it does not, it looks horrible. It looks really bad. I mean, especially for, you know, somebody who's hitting on, you know, 60-year-old female. So can you just tell me, like, you know, what you saw, what you witnessed and stuff like that?
Okay, we don't know what started it. Don't know what started it. All we know, we was at the light, and my daughter looked and said, oh, they fussing. They're arguing like that. And so we looked back, and after we started she hit her. The young girl hit the lady, and she said, oh my God, they hit her. So we both jumped out the car. And then they had stopped, and she was fussing with her cousin and stuff, and then she started back hitting her, and that's when my daughter recorded it.
Okay.
And that's when I called 911.
Okay. All right. So pretty much like that's the only information you have with this incident, right?
That's it. We don't know what started it or nothing like that. All we know is that she was up in the front, and the lady went back to her car.
Yeah. So
the young girl went back to the lady car.
You witnessed her throwing the first punch, right?
Yes, my daughter witnessed her throwing the punch. We didn't see the older lady didn't hit back at all that we saw.
Okay. She started feeling lightheaded, and
we knew she would.
Yeah.
That's why we didn't want to leave her, but
a,
I got another engagement.
Yeah, she was kind of feeling a little bit of concussion or something like that, so she's going to the hospital. All right. And good thing we got a tag, so I can actually track that car to whatever.
They need to pick her up because she ain't had no business hitting that older lady.
Yeah.
She ain't had no business at all.
Right.
That's the only reason we got involved, because she was younger than her.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, she was hitting her like real bad too.
Like she was a goddamn teenager.
I know. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So she ain't had no business in it. They need to press charges on her. I hope she press charges on her.
Yeah, she is pressing charges. Yeah.
She need to.
Yes, ma'am. All right. Well, I appreciate you so much, and I hope you have a better day. Okay.
Okay then.
Yes,
thank you. Bye bye.
Yeah.
Which car was it?
Huh?
The black car?
No, Mini Cooper.
How you doing? Thinking you know why we're here?
You know, right? Okay. Okay. All right.
You want to tell us what happened, or will I ask you questions?
No, I can tell you.
All right, just give a second, and so since we got here, I'm just gonna read your rights. All right, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you said can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present while you've been questioned. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any question for your wish. You can decide at any point to execute these rights and not answer any question or make any statement. Do you understand each of these rights? Okay. Having that in mind, do you want to talk to me?
Okay, so I'm over here at the light.
Okay.
And the lady is cutting in front of me.
Mhm.
And she has her blinker on, but she's already like right here. She's about to hit me.
Right.
So I start honking, and she keeps cutting over. So I swerve into the other lane, and I throw a bottle at her car. Okay.
Okay.
And then she starts like driving crazy and like getting all up on me and stuff. So when I get at the light, I stop, put my car in park, and I get out. And then I walk to her, and she walks to me, and she's in my face. So I push her back, and then she gets back in my face, so I hit her.
Okay. You knew that was not right, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So with that being said, pretty much you're gonna have. She wanna press charges.
Me or her?
She wanna
she
press
wants to press
charges.
charges?
Yes, ma'am. Because she actually was taken to the hospital with concussion. Because you hear her so bad. And then she was 60, little tiny grandma. Yeah. All right. You wanna turn around for me? All right.
Y'all gonna bond her out?
Let her ass sit up there doing stupid shit like that.
How old are you?
About to do 20.
Oh, 20. Okay.
19 years old.
What's the unit number?
6921.
Show 6921. What's the park spot?
All right. So, I thought it was gonna be some minor. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be some minor altercation and stuff like that. But I got there. She's got all these bumps on her head and stuff like that. So she couldn't drive normal. The ambulance had to get there to take her to hospital, stuff like that. So
What about her? Did she have a passenger with her?
she had an autistic kid with her, and he can't drive. Yeah. Yes, sir. All right. Well, it's a misdemeanor charge, so
Alright.
thank God it wasn't a felony. Because if she was 65, it could have been a felon. So she was
She learned something because I mean that's stupid shit that is just ridiculous. Where she learns that, I don't know. But
Put your head.
Road rage is often described like a loss of control, but cases like this show something more specific. A person taking a normal driving conflict and turning it into a test of ego. A lane change, a horn, a perceived cutoff, or a moment of irritation on the road does not have to become physical violence. Most drivers get angry, mutter something, maybe honk, and then keep moving because they understand that a traffic dispute is not worth destroying someone's safety or their own future. What makes this case so disturbing is that the suspect had multiple chances to let the moment die. She could have stayed in her car. She could have kept driving. She could have called police if she truly believed the other driver was dangerous. Instead, she got out, walked toward a much older woman, and turned a roadway argument into an assault. The age difference matters because violence is not only about who throws the first punch, it is also about vulnerability, restraint, and the imbalance between the people involved. A 60-year-old woman is not the same opponent as another 19-year-old in a parking lot fight. The victim even says she could have swung back, but she did not, partly because she saw the attacker as almost a child, and partly because her autistic son was in the vehicle. That restraint is important. It shows the difference between being angry and being controlled by anger. The victim had reason to be scared, embarrassed, and furious, but she still understood that fighting back could make everything worse, especially with her son nearby. The younger woman, on the other hand, seemed to treat the confrontation like a personal insult that had to be answered physically. That is one of the real lessons here. Road rage is not only dangerous because cars are involved. It is dangerous because people begin treating ordinary mistakes as disrespect. Once someone decides, "You embarrassed me, you cut me off, you challenged me, so now I have to answer," the situation is no longer about traffic. It becomes about dominance. That is how someone can say something as strange as, "I walked up to her, and then she was in my face." If you walk up to someone during a heated confrontation, you helped create the physical space you are now claiming to feel threatened by. You cannot manufacture the confrontation and then act like the other person's presence is the reason you had no choice. The witness deserves attention because she did exactly what responsible people should do in a moment like this. She did not jump in and turn it into a bigger fight. She did not stand around for entertainment. She recorded, called 911, helped preserve the tag information, and made sure the victim had evidence after the aggressor left. That kind of witness can change an entire case. Without the video and the tag, this could have become a messy she said situation with the attacker already gone. With the video, the victim's injuries, and the witness statement, police had a much clearer path to identify the suspect and hold her accountable. It is a good reminder that in public, doing the right thing does not always mean physically intervening. Sometimes the most useful thing is to document, call for help, protect the victim from being isolated, and give officers accurate information. The suspect's attitude after police arrive at her home is almost as important as the assault itself. She does not appear shocked by the moral weight of what happened. She explains the incident in a way that almost sounds casual. The woman cut in front of her, she threw a bottle, she got out, they approached each other, she pushed her, then she hit her. Even when the officer tells her the victim was taken to the hospital with a possible concussion and had visible injuries, the emotional response does not match the seriousness of the harm. That lack of visible remorse is what makes people react so strongly to this kind of footage. A mistake followed by genuine horror is one thing. Violence followed by smirking, minimizing, or emotional flatness feels much darker. Her father's reaction also says a lot. He does not rush to invent excuses. He does not start blaming the victim. He does not act like his daughter is being persecuted. His reaction is closer to, let her sit there if she is doing stupid things like that. That may sound harsh, but it is also the kind of accountability many people wish they saw more often. There are moments when a parent defending their child at all costs actually teaches the child that consequences are negotiable. Here, the father seems to understand that this is not the time to protect her from embarrassment. It is the time for her to feel the weight of what she did. And when even your own father is not rushing to bail out your behavior, that usually tells you the behavior was not easy to defend. There is also a custody of values issue here, even though this is not a family court case. At 19, someone is old enough to understand that punching a senior citizen at an intersection can have serious consequences. She is young, yes, but not so young that she cannot understand basic restraint. The concern is not only what she did in that moment, but what it says about her threshold for violence. If a traffic irritation is enough to make her attack a 60-year-old woman in public, what happens in a more private conflict, or in a relationship, or in a workplace, or later in life when the stakes are higher? Anger management is not just a box to check for court. In a case like this, it is the central issue. The court can order classes, but the person has to actually absorb the lesson. Your anger is not a license, and your ego is not an emergency. The victim's son being present makes the incident even worse. An autistic adult or child witnessing a parent being attacked can experience that chaos differently, and the victim was clearly trying to protect him from becoming involved. She tells him not to hit the attacker, and that detail matters because she is still parenting and still managing risk while being assaulted. That is a level of self-control the attacker did not show. The person being hit is thinking about consequences. The person doing the hitting is acting like the only consequence that matters is her own anger. The outcome also leaves a strange aftertaste because the injuries sound serious. The victim went to the hospital, and the attack involved an older woman, yet the legal result appears relatively limited. According to the case information provided in the footage, the suspect was charged with battery against an elderly woman, placed on 12 months of probation, required to complete 40 hours of community service, ordered to attend a 10-week anger management course, and told to have no contact with the victim. That outcome may technically reflect the law and the victim's age under the relevant threshold, but emotionally it can feel light when you consider the facts. A 19-year-old repeatedly hit a nonviolent 60-year-old woman hard enough that she needed medical attention. The deeper lesson is that accountability should not depend only on how badly the victim happens to be hurt. The same behavior could have caused a fall, a brain injury, or something much worse. A few inches, one bad landing, or one medical complication can turn a reckless assault into a tragedy. That is why road rage violence is so dangerous. The attacker may think she is just throwing punches in a heated moment, but she has no control over how the victim's body responds, how the victim falls, or what invisible injuries appear later. This case is not complicated because the moral line is not complicated. A driving dispute does not justify getting out and beating someone. Being 19 does not excuse attacking a 60-year-old. Feeling disrespected does not erase the victim's injuries, and walking away afterward does not make the damage disappear. The suspect may have thought she was winning the moment by overpowering someone older and less willing to fight back. But what she really did was give police, the victim, the witness, her own father, and the court a clear view of how little control she had over her anger. Some arrests are about one bad decision. This one feels like a warning about character. The victim showed restraint, the witness showed courage, the father showed accountability. The only person who seemed slow to understand the seriousness of the moment was the one who created it. And that is why this video lands so hard. Sometimes the most revealing part of violence is not the punch itself, but how little shame appears after it.